This past weekend, local residents from Crestwood volunteered their time to clean up the river crossing along the Cal Sag Road and adjacent to the Cal Sag Channel. All types of garbage was discovered and it was quickly removed during a 3-hour session. Commissioner Flynn from the Metropolitan Water Reclamation District of Greater Chicago speaks about their responsibilities.
We cover almost 90 something percent of Cook County, and we service those areas. We're responsible for the treatment of wastewater and flood control, but knowing that we are the second largest landowner in the state of Illinois is really important and key, and that's why we're here today. I feel a responsibility as a resident of Crestwood, as a former trustee of Crestwood, and as a commissioner, and let's just say as a resident of the world, that I feel responsible in taking part in cleaning up our part of town. So here we are. We have a great number of volunteers that turned out today, and I'm so glad to partner with Mayor Klein and Worth Township Commissioner Supervisor Trish Murphy to help us out in the project today.
This is the first time Mayor Klein has hosted a major river crossing cleanup event. He explains how residents can learn from this cleanup.
And I think it's very important that we do these type of events. It educates people on what's happening and why it's happening and helps us to possibly prevent this in the future. If we can make people aware that throwing a cup or piece of paper out the window is not acceptable and that this is what it causes. This is a great event to not only get our residents out and some of the people out to volunteer to help do it, but also give other residents education of what not to do.
Tim Touhy from the Friends of the Chicago River goes in depth about their organization.
Friends of the Chicago River is the only organization exclusively dedicated to the restoration and protection of the Chicago-Calumet River system. The river system is 156 miles of waterways. The Chicago River, the Cal Sag Channel, the North Shore Channel, the Little Calumet River. And this system of waterways is vibrant. It's teeming with wildlife, and it is in a renaissance. In the late 1970s, early 80s, they could identify 7 species of fish in the Chicago River. Today, more than 80. And that's a good example of if we put the time in, we create the right policies, and we begin to respect the river system, that it will bounce back, and it'll bounce back strong, and it'll be a strong, great civic and community asset.
All communities in the area can host their own cleanups.
So the most important thing that folks can do just to get engaged right away is to do their own litter cleanup in their own community. So go to chicagoriver.org where you can learn about our litter-free supply stations, and you can go there and you can take out and rent that equipment for free and conduct your own litter-free cleanup in your neighborhood.
I am Claude Martinez reporting for Will Cook County News.